right, folks, welcome aboard the channel. Welcome here if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here. We've got a friendly group of folks here who know their stuff when it comes to country music. And I do predominantly traditional country music reactions or neo-traditional, but non-pop. Could be bluegrass, western, folk, Cajun, red dirt, just not pop stuff. And I've got a gift request from David Piccolo. So David, thank you for this gift and this request. And all right, I'm going to read the email that you'd written and then explain why I'm doing Emmylou Harris's song, Tulsa Queen. And this is what David said in his email. Hi, Don. I don't know if this is against the rules, but these ladies, three sisters, are relatively new in Nashville, but have a relatively large YouTube following. Their music is neo-traditional, right up your alley. I stumbled across them on YouTube a little over a year ago and became an instant fan. This song showed up a few months ago and floored me, almost bringing me to tears, as I couldn't believe somebody could write something that good. They write almost all of their own songs, and they're all this good. If you can't do this one because they are newer artists, please do Emmylou Harris's Tulsa Queen. You did an Emmylou song for me a few years ago and gave it a 10, Prayer in Open D. Okay. Here's the comical part almost. You didn't give me the name of the song or the group. Maybe you tried posting the link in the PayPal request, but PayPal doesn't allow YouTube links. Venmo, for some reason, does, even though PayPal and Venmo are owned by the same company. What are you going to do? But in any case, I had to go with Emmylou's because you gave me the name of the song. But I am really curious about the three sisters who are fairly new in Nashville. So anyway, let me know that so you could do it in the comments or in an email or what have you. But, well, not an email, but in the comments. And at some point, maybe we'll do that one as well. But Emmylou Harris's Tulsa Queen is the one I'm going with. So, and I don't know this one, so it's a true reaction. And Emily is such a unique, beautiful voice.
Heard the train in the Tulsa night, calling out my name, looking for a fight.
For a fight?
Well, she come a long, long way, got a longer way to go.
That
Tell me how a train from Tulsa has got a right to go. Well, she sings a song so sad and high, and the Tulsa Queen don't ever lie. She don't care where she goes, don't care where she's been.
Who is this
And the Tulsa Queen ain't crying, 'cause I won't see you again. Hey, 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 and I wanna ride.
Wait, is she the Tulsa Queen and she's battling with herself because she did something she wished she hadn't done? But then she referenced the future. She doesn't care where she's going. I wonder if this is depicting an inner struggle. Maybe not. Maybe it's an actual person, this other Tulsa Queen, or maybe it's a thing like the Mississippi Queen, like the boat.
Like a Tulsa Queen, calling out to you like she calls to me. As far away from Tulsa as these 10 wheels can be.
10 wheels. Interesting instrumentation. I love the bass line. Simple. fascinating. Is this gonna be a really long fade here? Like a really long outro? A little harmonica in there, a little haunting sound. Yeah. And she's like I like to say perfect or ideal singer for a song like that. There's this elegant mystery to it. It's almost like a bayou mystery. I don't know why, even though it's Tulsa Queen, but her voice was so well suited to this. Now the Tulsa Queen, God, there were references in there that I just didn't get, like about the 10 wheels as far as you could take me. I mean, that would be like a semi or I mean, how many wheels are on a semi? 18 wheeler. Yeah, so there's 18. So what are the 10? Is that the paddle wheel? I mean, is the Tulsa Queen similar to the Mississippi Queen? You know, it's a gambling boat. It calls people, certainly that fits, but he's going to be with her. I think it's a woman. I think the Tulsa Queen is a woman. I'm not quite sure what the allusion or not allusions, you're not alluding, it actually referencing of being in this song, but I was captivated by her voice, how she was holding those breathy, raspy notes going out. I mean, she just has such a uniquely beautiful voice. I'm like, who's the male equivalent? It wouldn't be Chris Stapleton, because his is just like so powerful, dynamic. Hers is as well, but it's different. I don't know. I mean, it might be like a Hank Sr. type in feel to the tones, even though they're different in their own respects, of course. But all that said, I love Wondering. And you guys have heard this song many, many times in your life. You'll know what it's referring to. But I don't know if you'd reacted to it for the first time. You'd have a lock on what it was referring to. Maybe you would. Maybe you have to be, maybe it's regional. Maybe, you know, having local knowledge in boating is very helpful because then you don't run your boat aground. But in this context, local knowledge might be what the Tulsa Queen actually refers to. But I can comment on the instrumentation, and that's why, like, even going out with that long outro and the harmonica was brought in, just faded, not blasted. It was just very subdued, gave like a smoky feel to it, almost like a backroom card playing thing, or a foggy haunting all. But there was some positivity in it as well. Gosh, I'm stumped on that. And I couldn't make out all the lyrics either because of the way they were sung. But you heard me comment on the bass line in this one, and the bass was driving it. And that's just a brilliant creative effort there to sort of marry her voice and the lyrics to the bass line and make the bass line more prominent than anything else. So, and bass is obviously bass. It's got those deeper tones. And so that was meant for effect. I don't know if it was meant to give an ominous feel to it, or if it was just meant to more prominently keep the tempo to give this sense of movement in the song, if that makes sense. But, I'm looking at the title here, Luxury Liner. That's the title, it looks like, of the album that she did. So maybe Luxury Liner does make more sense, that this would be a reference to a boat, because that's more consistent with luxury liner, so to speak, than it is with a person, but they're not mutually exclusive. All right, I'm going to rate this song, David, even though I don't know exactly what it was talking about. And I don't mind that. I don't mind not knowing things. I mean, not all things can be helpful. Initially, I mean, there are things that are confusing for people based on your base of knowledge that you got. And when you're new to something, clearly you haven't got that. You out. I mean, Freebird, there was always a question, like with Skinner, whether or not a lot of folks before there were lyrics online that you could look up and you own the album and you had the liner notes and lyrics in the album itself, didn't know if it was saying, and this bird you will not chain, or and this bird you cannot change. And I mean, that's just an example that popped into my head, but there are a lot of things that initially are like, what exactly is being said there? Because all it takes is one word or one little bit of information that you've already got in your head locally as to what the Tulsa Queen might be or what have you, and the song makes complete sense. So if you've got that store of knowledge in your head and you see somebody else fumbling to try to figure it out, sometimes you're like, how could you be so stupid? It's like, well, you'd be stupid too if somebody wrote a song about the East York, for instance, or whatever. Pick your knowledge. We all have our moments of things, but I really liked the song, lacking the knowledge or not. I'm comfortable not knowing. I'll figure it out, or you'll supply the information, and the next time I hear it, it'll make complete sense. That's the nature of learning. But the number that popped into my head was a 9.4. I mean, Emmylou's voice, Emmylou's voice, how else do you say it? It's just got this quality, this youth, a grown up, mature. It's got all qualities rolled into one. So there you have it. All right, David, thank you for that, my friend. And maybe you'll let me know at some point what people were on that. Maybe that was just a uh, restriction, shall we say. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. I look forward to reading the comments, especially if they're kind and thoughtful, and we'll go from there. See you on another video. Have a great day and keep rocking the country.